Alright, today we're going to change out the cabin air filter on a 2018 Jeep Renegade Latitude. The things you'll need are the T20 Torx bit, Phillips bit, drill screwdriver for those, trim tool is optional, and the new filter. Alright, so we're going to start here by looking underneath of the glove box. You'll notice the little trim there, so if you just get your finger into one of the little holes, you can pull forward and down. That kind of drops it out of the way. From there, you'll see 3 Torx screws right there, 1, 2, and 3. So go ahead and just use your drill and or your screwdriver. It doesn't take it. They're not really torqued in there. It doesn't take much. So just pull each 3 of those out. If you want to, you could leave one in and come back to it. I didn't here, but you could do that just so you don't have to try to hold the glove box up out of the way for you. So again, there's 3 of those. Just make sure and keep them on the floorboard where you can get to them, however you want to do. So then if you open up the glove box, you'll see there's going to be 3 more Torx screws. Those look like they're an angle, but they're really not. They're straight in. So again, I'll give you a good look at where they are again here. So there you go, 1, 2, and 3. So if you just point straight into those, kind of bend down a little bit where you can see it, you're not going to have to do any weird angles or anything to get those 3 screws out. So again, just as you take these out, kind of try and keep them all together so you don't lose them. You're going to have a total of 7 Torx screws to take out for this job, and then 1 Phillips head screw for the cover of the actual filter. So see what I did here? See, as it started to drop out, like once you pull it out of the clips a little bit. So that's why I say you might want to leave one of the screws in the bottom, or even in the top, I guess. So if you come around to the side here, that little plastic trim piece, this is where I said you can use an optional trim tool. I just stuck my the drill bit in there. Just kind of pop that loose. There's going to be, I believe, 5 clips. So just be careful, kind of get your hand in there a little bit so you're pulling straight out versus in. And then you're going to have the T20 Torx, and then there's all your clips. So you go ahead and you'll take out that 1 additional Torx. Once you do that, the rest of it should just pop right out. So don't pull straight out real fast, because there is going to be the light that's still attached. I didn't get a good shot of that light, but it's a little clip. The wire is long enough that you can pull it out where you can get to it. But you'll just want to take that that trim bit or that trim tool again, or just a bit, anything you can kind of get your pry underneath of there, and you'll see it's the pry for the clip is back by the wire. So you'll just pull up on that, and you should be able to gently pull that wire out of the harness. So once you do, you can just kind of put the glove box over in the passenger seat, or the driver's seat rather, and just up and out of the way. So now here you're going to see that there is a single Phillips head screw that I'll point out here in just a second. And right there, yep, that's just a Phillips head. Not sure what size nut that is. Maybe it's a 1/4 inch, but easy enough just throw a Phillips head on there. So then once you get that one out, there's a little clip on that right side. So you see me kind of messing with it a little bit. I'll show you where that clip is. So right there, you're just going to pull that little clip towards you a hair, and that whole face will come off. Yep, right there like that, pops right out. So if you want to look, you can see that the orientation of that filter is airflow is coming from the top down. So you just want to kind of keep that in mind as you're installing your next filter. And as you can see here, there's lots of leaves and nuts. I think there's a bee on there. So that thing does, help catch a lot of that nonsense that gets in from outside the car. So I did take the vacuum here and clean out, but so once you get that done, you're going to grab out your new filter. Again, look at the orientation. Orientation shows airflow is coming from the top down. And you're going to slide that guy in there. Shouldn't be too bad. There you go. Once you have that in, you're going to grab your faceplate. So if you notice, the one side of the faceplate has like a little tooth essentially to it, right? So that's going to clip on that left side. You see I kind of struggle here just for a second. Yep, there's a little slot right there to the left where that tooth goes into. There you go. Snap it in. It holds it in there by itself. Just take that Phillips head screw and go ahead and put it back in just to hold it secure. But other than that, doesn't take two hands beyond here. So you're getting close. Your new filter's at least in. Like I said, I would vacuum that out before you put it in there, just in case there's any leaves and stuff. So just go ahead and take your glove box, and if you look at it, there's a little slider on the left-hand side that's a little bit tougher to get in. You can kind of get it in there and hold it in place, and then you can see the wire with a clip there. Just make sure and plug that back in so your light works. Should just pop right in there. Yep. And just make sure the wire's out of the way. Slap that guy in there. It should hold in place for a second. If not, just get a screw ready to go. Then I think I started with the screw on the outside first, just that way I didn't have to hold anything else too much in there. Once you get that one in, you go to one in the middle on the bottom. That kind of holds everything else up as well, so then you can kind of adjust a little bit. Now, you're not torquing these down real tight, right? This can be done with a screwdriver, a handheld versus a drill. So just go ahead and remember that you have 7 total screws. So you're going to run through those 7. Again, the one on the right hand side, you have the 3 in the top, 3 on the bottom. Just remember, as you're putting these 3 on the top end, that it is straight in. There's no angle on these, so make sure and keep your bit going in, or your screw going in straight, so you're not stripping anything out. All right, there's number 2 in the middle, and then here in just a second, you'll see the 3rd on the top. See, this one's a little bit different. There's other vehicles, you can just squeeze the glove box on each side and pull it straight down, and it doesn't actually have to be taken all the way out. This one does not allow you to do that, so you are going to need to take it completely out of there. It does make it working in there a lot easier though, so you don't have to worry about the glove box just being down below you and everything else. So it is completely out of the way, so that's good. So you can see I'm put the last 2 in the bottom. Remember, I already put the one in the center to hold it all in place. To do this for positioning for myself, I just put a kneeling pad, like for whatever, just something down on the ground right outside, and kind of leaned into the car. It kind of keeps everything in perspective where it needed to be. So put the trim back up, so you kind of pull it towards you. Yep, it has like a little clip that catches that last hole on the right. Once it catches it, there you go. It's up and you're good. So that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. We'll see everybody next time.